The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
そうじゃなかっ
It's
たんだ
just a
よね。
robot.
Yeah, we didn't see anybody. It was just a bot. What's in here? Nothing? もうさ、この惑星にさ、まともな人間はいないんじゃないかと思ってしまうんだけど、何も調べられない。こっちはwhat's over here? Can't enter? No interaction available. Okay, so what about you? I think you're dead. ダメだね。そしたらもうローバーに乗るしかないんじゃない？ Okay, let's get in. We're gonna go for another drive. どっち行ったのこれ。こっち？右？左？いや、右はいけないな。方向的には右の方行く感じだよね。Convoy pass. Okay, let's take the right path then. This way. ちょっとしたリスクも避けた方がいい感じだけどね。
Going after the convoy.
ベースを離れ、コンボイのところに向かいますと、
Hide behind the dark woods while we're running barefoot.
たまに歌ってくれるんだよね。一体どういう思い入れがあるんだろうね。
I found a flying saucer. It landed near the excavation site.
Don't risk trying to fly it, Yasna. Nothing guarantees it works.
I didn't even. Contrary to what you believe, sir, I don't have a death wish.
いやもうそんな言われたら逆に出たくなるけどね。Well, it's almost like you're encouraging me to take that flying saucer. But unfortunately, I can't get off, I don't think. Oh, can I? あ、ダメだ。出られないね。降りられたら、やっと宇宙船を UFO を操縦できると思ったんだけど。Okay. Unfortunately, I can't get off.
Well, I've got to the place where they were digging. It's hard to miss.
Unless
They
at the
set up a
designated
huge machine
place.
at the center. It must weigh hundreds of, no, thousands of tons. The ship that brought all of this must be
Gigantic, yes. The Invincible surpasses any of our units, even the largest orbital stations. In my opinion, it's a bit excessive.
すごい。
Well, for me, it's quite impressive.
That was exactly their goal, to impress. Such giants aren't very practical, though. I would even say that the larger the ship, the bigger the problems.
こんだけ大きなものを重機があるっていうことはさぞかし大きな宇宙船というかそうだったんだろうと。母船になるものはさぞかし大きなもの、掘り起こそうとするものはさ、母船じゃないか、 掘り起こそうとしているものは、とてつもなく大きなものなんだろうと。
There's also a couple of smaller cranes here. In comparison to the Colossus, they look like it's pups.
Yes, I got it. They have big machines. Bigger than ours.
なんかすごいさ、すごい何かしらの大掛かりなことが起きてたのわかるよね。こっち行っていいのかな。なるほど。
Interesting. They found a sizable object deep underground. Stands out from the rest. It's not a part of the structures, but rather an independent, autonomous machine.
Also metal.
Yes.
So, a robot? Or something else that finally looks familiar?
Well, it looks a lot more like a robot than the other structures.
一体何を掘り起こそうとしてたんだろうね。よっぽど大きなものじゃないとあんな重機持ってこないし。でも人がいなくなったってどういうことだろうね。なんか事故でも起きたんだろうか。
I've already covered most of the convoy route. I'm entering a more enclosed area. A ravine, to be precise.
I see. Can I count on a tactical report?
Of course. A simple analysis of the situation won't hurt anyone.
That's for sure.
Observation point. Can I get off?
I can't get off here.
Did you say I can't get off here? But I didn't stop at the excavation site earlier. 登れるじゃん。さっきさ、重機があったところ、止まることできたんだけど。Plan your route to the convoy. Wait, I actually, I guess I'm supposed to go back.
The road ahead leads straight to where the convoy was heading.
Well then, what are you waiting for? Any doubts?
No, I don't. I still think we have to go there. If they're not in the base, they must be somewhere, damn it.
So, what's on your mind?
なんか小道みたいのがあり
I
ま
can
す
just
ね。
drive in there, straight to the convoy. Or try and take a side path to remain unnoticed until the very last moment.
Bold assumption. Could be an unnecessary detour. I leave that to your judgment, though. It's your call, Yasna.
A little precaution can't hurt.
Alright, I'll try to get there via the side path.
Go to the destination of the convoy って出てるんだけど、まっすぐ行くこともできるんだけど、そこを曲がって、左の方に曲がって、脇道ちょっとそれるってこともできるみたい。ちなみに車から出るためには F キーですね。押さなきゃいけなかったのかな。F キーで降りられたと思うんだけど。Okay, let's turn. Okay, turn left here. これさ、いけないじゃん。いけなくなってない。いけんの？これどう考えてもさ、徒歩で行く感じだよね。 So I leave my rover behind and take this path, I guess. あれどこからどこから行けばいいのこれ。Okay. So I guess I should have taken the slope, not this. This is not a shortcut at all. これ多分ローバー連れてこれないのパターンだと思うんだけど。ああ、そうね。こっちで合ってると思うんだけど。I guess we are heading to the right direction, right? Honestly, I don't think anybody is left at this point. But just in case. なんだろうこれ。Radiation level has increased. 放射線レベルが上がった。
Yasna, be careful of radiation and of other people. Just watch yourself.
放射線が確認されたということは人がいないってこと？
Considering the radioactive environment, I assume the probability of finding people here is close to zero.
It might well indicate something quite the opposite. Human technology equals radiation, after all.
I found a way to the convoy. What might interest you, sir, is that it appears to be a mechanically drilled tunnel. Circular, precise.
I'm more curious about what's on the other end. Although curious might not be quite the right word.
これは人工的に掘られたっていう跡だと思うんだけど。おう。ああ。
Yes, I am. Oh shit. They're close. At least one. There's not a soul. I don't see anyone. 人影がありそうにないもんね。こっちから来ることもできたっぽいね。Okay. What's over here?
Astrogator. They're dead.
So you found someone.
見つけたけどさ、こんな形まさか人を見つけると思わなかった。
I didn't let that thought get to me. Didn't want to. Finding them was my priority. It could have been just another abandoned place, not this.
What exactly happened to them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not even sure what they were doing here.
今ここにいて、ホップマンって書いてある。ここで遺体を見つけたんだけど、こっちから来ることもできたよね。要は、主要道路じゃないけど、大きく掘り進めたところを通ってくることもできたし、この小道を通って来ることもできたから、多分どちらにしろ同じところにたどり着いてたんだと思うんだわ。
Another hole. Great. I'm not sure if it's safe to go in there. Last time it turned out to be quite hazardous.
True. Maybe take a look around first.
すぐに入るのではなくって、他に道がないか方法はないか確認してみよう。Okay, let's look around. Okay, so we are taking notes of the surroundings.
Found the antimat. It looks damaged, but its log may still be intact.
Copy that. Proceed.
Okay. I think we already checked this
I won't
though.
get anything out of the other antimat. It's completely busted, to put it mildly.
This guy's busted. The other one's probably still possible. Huh. Heにはこれだけ? Okay,
I'm getting into the antimat's recorder.
Ah, 残された記憶だね、記録ですね。を確認できると。
Preparing for departure.
出発の準備をしてたのかな?
The convoy's heading somewhere.
で、どこかに向かっていた。
They're getting close to where I am now.
で、ここだね。ここに向かってた様子だね。
They're here. Sending a probe.
プローブって書いてあるけど。
It's hard for them to reach the site. That's why they're trying to get there from above.
あー、上部の方から中を調べようと思ったからプローブ B だね。あれを飛ばしたんだ。
They're tunneling their way through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle. Can you locate the breach?
Find a hole shot by an antimat. アンティマットが作った穴ですね。それを見つけましょうってことなんだけど。
Looks like they found whatever they were looking for in that ominous tunnel. Of course.
Don't jump to conclusions, Doctor. Not before you finish. We need to know what to expect there first.
まあこのアンティマットを使って作ったトンネルを通って、まあお目当てのものを見つけに行ったみたいですけど。
Those containers ended up in one of the transporters. I wonder if it's still nearby.
うん、このコンテナだね、どっかにあるんじゃないかと。
Shame. The transport's leaving.
で、運送係の方はもう出てったみたいだ。ここにはないのか。
Something's going on.
何かが起きている。何？
One man's trying to draw the attention of the others to. I have no idea what's beyond the frame.
この男性かな？まあ、この宇宙飛行士に当たるのかわからないけど、この人が何かを言ってるね。
The photo is such poor quality. You can clearly see the fear on his face. One of them is staring with concern at an instrument. Some sort of meter. Measurements are also strange. The electromagnetic field is in the upper range.
It's a recurring factor, which explains nothing, really. We're going in circles instead of getting you off this planet. Is there anything actually helpful in those photos?
まあ私の説明聞きたいですか？
Don't you want to know what happened, sir?
I do. If my crew was safe and sound, I'd gladly investigate it myself. Explaining this mystery would not only expand our knowledge, but also bring us honor and glory. Not to mention the exposure of the Alliance's incompetence. At the moment, though, I have other priorities, Doctor.
多分磁場が強まって宇宙人にやられたんだと思うんですよね。
Next slide. People rushing out of the tunnel.
何の説明にもなってないかもしれないけ
Whoever's
ど。
in there.
But are we still considering whether you should go inside? I admit it's all very intriguing, but also too risky. What I'm trying to say is, I fear for your safety, Yasna.
本当に中に入るのかって？いや、怖いわ、怖いよ。
Rightly so. I'd be scared out of my mind if not for our link. I hope we keep it together, sir.
でも入るしかないでしょ。
What of the antimats has fired straight into the tunnel.
And? What happened next?
There's nothing else. Only darkness.
Can't you see what he was aiming for?
アンティマットが何かに向けて攻撃してるんだけど、それからこの次の画像がこれなんだよ。何もわかんない。
The machine's objective has changed.
目標が変わった。
There's a bunch of unidentified targets. It has trouble recognizing any of the 9,999 objects. The counter reached its limit, I guess.
Sounds like a major fault in the circuitry. Combine that with tremendous firepower and it means big trouble.
目標のターゲットが本当は最初だったら1とか2だったんだけど、急に9999って言ってた。ターゲット数が振り切っちゃったんだね。まあ故障じゃないかって言うんだけど、いや、どうだろう。
Total panic. Everyone's trying to escape.
なんか起きて、みんな急いでここから脱出しようとしてる
There's
ね。
also a second antimat. It's shooting into the air.
Unbelievable. Both were faulty.
今度は上空の方に打ち上げてると。
Astrogator. The antimat's new objective is to eliminate instead of protecting.
What happens next?
目標が守るから攻撃に変わったと。
The second antimat. That's what destroyed it. People are frozen with fear. They don't know what to do.
なるほどね。アンティマットがアンティマット攻撃したんだ。
It's firing directly at
Wow.
the crew.
人を攻撃し始めた。
Shooting them. One by one.
ほら、だからやっぱしそうじゃん。
It's horrifying what an antimatter beam does to the human body.
I'm sorry you have to see this, Yasna. Regis III doesn't spare you.
まあそもそもこういうマシンというかロボットがいる自体危険で危ないから禁止すべきじゃないかと。そうだね。
Who needs such destructive power? This technology puts us on a straight path to annihilation.
Well, the Alliance will do anything to feel invincible, hence their flagship.
It's not only them, Astrogator. If I remember correctly, we're not engaged in open conflict. And yet, we too participate in this ridiculous arms race. To the death and beyond. Someone hid behind a rock.
How do you know?
This antimat has thermal imagery.
誰かが岩陰に隠れたんだけど、アンティマットにはお見通しだったのね。
Hiding from it made no difference.
隠れても意味がない。
One man has raised his hands in surrender.
降参した人もいたけど、どうなったのこれ。機械が降参のジェスチャーを理解できるのだろうか。
If only a machine could take pity on him.
With a proper programming, it could recognize such gestures, but it could never feel compassion. No.
まあプログラミングでそういう風に理解できる可能性もあるけど、まさか同情するなんてありえるのだろうか。撃ったじゃないこのビームを。
Yasna?
Isn't that you?
The last photo is from a few moments ago. I'm on it.
Bloody hell, so it's not dead after all. The machine that massacred the Alliance is still operational, and it could target you at any moment.
Let's hope not.
Perhaps it's best to hope. While moving away. If that's all...
What about that tunnel?
Right.
いや、トンネルは調べましょうよ。
I'll go check it out.
I know you will, Yasna. Proceed.
The place behind a tunnel. トンネルの奥を調べようって言うんだけど、写真バッチリ撮られてたね。つまりどういうことかっていうと、暴走し始めて、アンティマットに殺される可能性があるってことですよね。まあ、降参のジェスチャーしても無駄だって言ってたけど、何か聞こえてきます。I hear some noise.
I can hear a rhythmic, metallic sound coming from beyond the tunnel.
Something's still active. Take your time, Yasna.
I can't hear.
聞こえにくくなってきてるね。
I don't understand you, sir. The audio's breaking up. I'll get back to you once I reach the end.
通信が途絶えてしまっている。途絶えとか切れ切れになっちゃってるから。
It's an octan.
あ、
Coming at me. Huh. Carrying something.
What are you carrying? 何か運んでる。Are they hostile?
I got out. Well, inside a cave.
Yasna, can you hear me? Over.
Copy that. I don't feel too. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Breathe, Yasna. You need to rest.
No. No. I'm better now.
All right, then. Can you tell me what's in there?
Seems like this robot started a task and then got stuck in a loop.
What task?
何か指示があったんだけど。
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles, using the same
ど
path.
こにも行けなくなってるね。ずーっと円を描くように歩いてるだけ。うん、ここぐるぐるぐるぐる回ってるだけで。最初悪そうだけど。調べられないのかな。調べられそうにないね。metal bushes.
This place is full of metal bushes.
Same as the ones before.
Well, the lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So the Alliance came to pick the fruits.
実がなってるわけじゃないから、まあ実を取りに来たんじゃないかっていうジョークでしょうけど。植物に見えるけど、これでも金属なんだよね、確かね。気圧が違うのかな。頭痛がすごくするって言ってたような気がするんだけど。あんま近づいちゃいけないって言ってたよな。Oh. See, every time you get close to those weird plants looking metal, I think you get headache. I could be wrong. なんだろう。
I think their crew took some soil samples. There's this chipped rock, revealing what lies beneath the surface.
Which is more metal?
Yes, a metal interior.
また金属のね、ものが壁から突出してますけど。
Roots are exposed as well. They're not embedded in any rock, but in a tissue-like alloy.
Metal bushes growing out of metal soil.
Yeah, that's one way of putting it.
So all the bushes in this area, and there are plenty of them as I understand, appear to grow on the rock, but deep down their roots are embedded in metal. Perhaps you should take a closer look at them, Doctor.
この植物らしきものなんだけど、岩はどう
Can
も
you、please check them, Yasna?
I will. How? What? How?
Do you have anything specific in mind?
Doctor, if it's all metal,
Then I'll use a detector. Right.
Right. 金属っていうことはすっかり忘れてました
Give me
ね
a。sec.
perfect.
あ、なんかあるよ。
Everything matches. There's metal all around. And the bushes have a direct connection with the whole system.
Interesting. Sounds similar.
To the structures I saw following Gorski? Yes. Huh. Well, perhaps it's... looks like two generations. One, old, dead, a relic. Second, these bushes grew in the remains of the former generation.
Hang on. Are you saying that this new generation is alive? And the old one used to be alive?
We can't rule it out.
And you say that as a biologist? Haven't heard you mention cells, membranes, organs,
わからないことばっかりなんだから、そんな生物学者だからってそんな。
It's not alive, Doctor.
Well, we used to calling all life proteinaceous, especially ourselves. But that's on Earth. The universe doesn't give a damn about our classifications.
Yasna, are you abandoning your profession? All you have learned, discovered, researched so far?
I'm just opening up to the unknown.
いや、これ金属なんだけど、結局この根っこのところを辿っていくと、岩盤ではなく金属板みたいなところから根をつけ、そして生やしていると。で、生物学者なんだからなんか説明できないだろうって言うんだけど、いや、これ今は地球にないんでね、生物学者はほら地球の生物のことを知ってるからね。なかなか難しいですけど、ここにも誰かいるじゃない。ノーコメントなの？この辺一帯はそうね。もう金属のこの草みたいのが生えちゃってるけど。are we gonna go down? Can we? それともあれかな、双眼鏡を使って奥見るとかじゃなくてこっちから行けるとか、いけないね。この辺にもなんかあるけどちょっと汚いからわかんないよね。ヘルメットがちょっと汚れちゃってね、わかんないけど、この辺にもなんかある。上にもある。なんかこの辺から上に行けそうな感じだけど。いけない？岩盤をよじ登ることは無理。戻ってみるか。
I'm pretty sure the box is filled with research material. Those fruits.
Could you retrieve them somehow?
It won't be easy to snatch a crate from its steel grip. I'll come closer first.
でも本当に、
Shit!
まただ、頭痛いってなってる。All the Arctan。アークタンを終え。冗談じゃなくて本当にさ、金属の植物から種を採取してたみたいで。で、それが中に入っていると。
I found the robot. It hasn't gone far.
Good. Please follow it.
どうやらめまいがしてぶつかって軌道が変わったみたいだけど。Wait for me. もう早いよ。あれ？
Oh fuck! Fuck! It's getting up.
What? The robot?
No, no, the antimat.
You need to act fast. Move, Yasna.
What?
No.
Oh!
Yasna? Are you alive?
Destroyed the robot.
What's it doing now?
私のことを探している。そうだ。
It's over.
プロ
The probe won't come this time.
Yasna, stay calm.
It won't come.
No, don't die on me now. I'm begging you, don't give up. You can't. You can't. I failed you. Sorry. So fucking sorry. It's all my fault. You hear me? All mine. It was my decision. I decided to accept this mission. I brought us here. This goddamn planet.
How did I survive? Wait. You said you had a choice.
なんか連れてきたって言ってなかった？
You're alive.
If you could reject it, why didn't you?
After a series of successful missions, are you safe now?
Safe enough.
And the antimat?
He
いや
decided
もう
not
と
to
りあえ
shoot
ず
me
大
after
丈夫
all.
だけど、
Please continue.
なんか
sir.
最後になんか告白してたよね。
I'm all ears.
そうですよ、聞きますよ。何ですか？
You will agree that we were doing very well. Outstanding results.
That's how it ought to end. Well.
Yes, I fully agree, but then it seemed this could have been the crowning achievement of the entire expedition. Just imagine
You could have at least asked us.
I did wrong. I know that now. I will never forgive myself for it. Neither do I expect you to.
そうだよね。結局これでさ、亡くなった人がいるんだから、Mary can't forgive you either.
Marit? She can no longer forgive you. Same goes for the others.
I'm fully aware. All of it weighs heavily on my mind. Believe me, Doctor. So, what do we do now? Will you finally let me send Hopper for you?
I can't just fly away. Now more than ever. I won't rest until I find out what happened to our people and what we can do to aid them.
このまま脱出するなんてことはできないけど、Check out the rest of the convoy. これはさっき撃ち抜かれたロボットでしょ。で、これはヤスナ、私だよね。なぜ撃たなかったんだろう。足だけになってんじゃん。
For now, you can forget about the
Well, at
research.
least you're still standing.
The only thing left of the Arctan is its feet.
Considering all the factors, I would assume everyone in the convoy is dead. If there's anything more to learn, it's from the recording devices. The first antimat told us a lot. The second one is destroyed. You spoke about the probe. Should be a valuable source of information. And the rovers. Are they on the convoy list?
ローバーを見つけようって言うんだけど、
It's cooled down.
これ抜けられるね。あったあった。このさ、地味にチリチリチリチリ音がしてるのは、オーシャドウレベルの話だよね、きっとね。
Actually, it's right in front of me.
Locate the data recorder. 中入れるこれ。入れないか。データの記録まあ見つけなきゃいけないんだけど、中に人がいる。I think there is a body. I guess we can take this rover. でもお先に誰かいらっしゃるけど。
Why even bother with security measures when they just leave keys in locks anyway? So, let's hear it.
Hello, base. This is Antka. Hello, Antka. Tesla here. I can hear you. Reporting. 25th day of the mission, 7:15 a.m. We arrived.
I saw it on the
We
slides.
encountered a terrain obstacle, but it has been removed.
You can skip ahead if you would.
We've established permanent access to the extraction site.
ああ、スライドの様子が今度は音声で聞こえてきてますね。
Dr. Boza and Osterhaus have already begun their preliminary research here on site. Gotcha. I'm passing it on. Let us know if there are any updates. Of course. Over and out.
There's more.
Base, come in. Dr. Boza wants to talk with you. Tesla here. Over. We have a sort of discovery.
Oh, I'm listening.
25th day. Base, this is Boza. Doctor. These tiny crystals contain highly advanced technology. Individually, they are slender and helpless. However, when in a group, they seem to stimulate and support each other, revealing new properties. At first, they started to emit an electromagnetic field.
Okay, and then?
A handful of small crystals gathered together. When in a larger group, they activated and... This is our biggest revelation so far. They started floating in the air.
Did I hear that right?
The larger the group, the easier, more freely.
Yes. Apparently it's flying.
Like a swarm of mechanical flies. Slow down, Doctor. You say crystals, or rather flies. Which one is it? Call it whatever you want. These creatures have a precise threefold symmetry, resembling the letter Y, with three-pointed arms connecting in a central bulge. Black as coal in direct light, shimmering with shades of blue and olive in reflected light. As my colleague Osterhaus mentioned, they somewhat resemble the abdomens of certain terrestrial insects. Is Markovnik there? Navigator's unavailable right now. Well, please let him know we'll submit our reports as soon as he's available. Oh, and have him send us another transporter, will you?
Autonomous robots the size of flies.
It's not finished. Let's keep listening.
Hello, convoy. Anka, come in. Are you there? Yes, I'm here. We're finishing loading. Preparing to depart. Don't!
Gets tense.
Leave the material behind and return to the base. But why? What happened? Scouts came back from this whole city. Tesla? What's going on? Hello? Tesla, come in. Navigator speaking. Don't take anything. Just get out of there. Immediately. That's an order.
Last saved recording.
Amazing. Microbots grouping and flying together, similar to flies, capable of affecting other machines, even to the point that those affected become dangerous to humans.
The microbots, they must be dangerous as well. I don't know how, but not all people were killed by larger robots.
I think I figured it out, partially at least. The Alliance scientists were very clear that all of this had to do with an electromagnetic field, the field emitted by these flies. When people displayed disturbing symptoms, field measurements showed above average values. At first, I thought it was a sensoric malfunction. After all, the machines were broken. It turns out that field damaged them. So all the malfunctions occurred afterward.
Why didn't I think of it sooner? Prolonged exposure to strong electromagnetic fields can be harmful to the human brain. Usually it concerns long-term effects, months and years of unfavorable conditions.
Please elaborate, Doctor. What sort of effects?
Various brain dysfunctions. It may even lead to the arrest of vital organs.
So that's how... Merit.
Most probably. Another known effect of the EM field is memory loss. The human organism continues to function normally, but the human being as such is helpless, vulnerable. Like a baby, they don't understand the world around them.
Can such a person learn the world anew?
In
I
theory.
can't be sure. There's no precedence. Even if there is room for development, learning everything all over, they won't remember anything. Even language, their past, our voyages together.
Let's face it, this new life of theirs will be far from normal. They'll be aged children, walking curiosities, oddities, lab rats, all that made them gone to hell.
Perhaps researching those flies will help us to better aid our people. We're theorizing for now. Be worth examining. Confirm at least.
Got it, Astrogator. I'll search for those containers of flies.
Find the containers with the flies って書いてあるんだけど、まあ長いこと喋ってたんで、ちょっとだけ補足すると、発見したものは必ずしもああいうアライアンスが使っていたアンティマートとは違って、ハエ型の小型のロボットがね、ここで見つかったと。で、それが集団になって、Y の字になって上空に飛び、そう集団化することによって強い磁場を帯びる。で、その磁場に長いことを、まあ私たち人間が、居続けると、その磁場を浴び続けると、脳障害、脳の機能障害とかにもつながって、いわゆるその記憶障害とか幼児化みたいな感じで、まあ要は、生まれたような状態の人間になってしまうと、体はもう老いてるんだけど、だから最初の方に出てきた、ドクターが、なんか周りのことは認識してるんだけど、赤ちゃんみたいに、なんだろうね、バブバブは言ってないけど、言葉を発するのか発しないのかよくわからないような状態。なんか言ってるけど言葉にはなってないっていう、ある種のその幼児化みたいになってしまったのは、おそらく強い磁場の影響で、それを引き起こしたのが多分、ハエ型のロボットじゃないかと。いや、私がさ、やるゲームってほんとハエが出てくるなって今思ってしまいましたけど。下ろした方がいいんじゃないかと思うんだけど、この方はどうするの？こっちが先か。特に何もない、これ。さっきレーダーちょっとオンになってたけどさ、なんか聞こえてきそうだけどね。レーダーがオンになってるっていうことはさ、なんかさ、オンっていうか、レーダーになんか感知してるっていうことは、まだなんかいるってことなのかな。反対側からこの人を下ろせないだろうか。今現在地はここだよね。ここにいるからさらに奥の方に進むっていうことか。なんか生えちゃってんじゃん。
I've located one of the transporters, sir. Please don't celebrate yet, though. Something strange has happened to it.
Get to the point, please. What's wrong with it?
The outer shell is damaged. There are holes everywhere.
Like from bullets?
No, it looks like it's been corroded by strong acid.
なんか落ちてない？調べられないか。あ、誰かいる。強い酸のもので、溶かされたような跡がある。酸っていうのはあれ、エイリアンの口から垂れてる感じのあの酸かな。怖いですね。
The door to the cargo bay has budged a little, but it won't open fully.
少し開いたけど、これ以上開きませんか？開く？ Okay.
It's too awkward to squeeze in.
You can't? But I see something.
The whole vehicle is just stuffed with bushes.
But can you see past them?
Not quite yet.
ここでフレアを使うんだけど。
Now. I can see broken containers. No sign of the flies.
壊れたコンテナってさ、容器っていうことはよ。
You have some theories, sir?
中にハエがいたんじゃないの？
Everything that comes to my mind seems absurd.
なんか考えはあるみたいですけど。
As I see
仮説を
it,
聞き
no
ましょう。
idea is too absurd right now.
I haven't quite thought it through. Not yet. Maybe after I listen to your assessment.
Well, look, I think it might work like this. The bushes and flies have a symbiotic relationship. I even consider that the flies are part of the bushes. Just like the
う
fruits.
ん、私もそう
If
思
the
う。
flies can fly, they behave more like insects, and the bushes like plants.
I see we're getting back to biological analogies. According to your profession, do I correctly conclude that you are confident that this can be a life form?
これは生命体なのか？いや、生命体以上のものじゃないかな。
Given the age of the oldest forms and the evidence of continued activity, differentiation, a particular drive towards miniaturization, improvement, and lethal effectiveness, I dare say that we are dealing with an evolution here. Far longer than that of human. Also very different. And dead.
Necroevolution. Mortuus evolutionis. I still don't understand where this change is coming from.
What if I said that the flies and bushes are the same thing, but in different forms? When they need to move, they develop moving parts, the
う
flies.
ん。
When they need to multiply, expand their volume, they settle on the metal substrate, form bushes, absorb raw material, and they are again ready to transform and relocate to a new source, and so on and so forth.
And I can tell you it's the most sophisticated form of being I've ever heard of, with all the skepticism that comes with it.
ハエの話が出てたんだけど、ハエと植物は形が違えど同じものじゃないか。まあ、相互関係が何かしらあるか同一のものであって、ハエの時と植物の時と、まあ、形は違えど違う役割をしてるんじゃないかっていう。遠くまで飛びたい時にはハエになって、で、まあ、地面にしっかりとこう、根付いて、痛い時には植物の形になるんじゃないかと。すごいよね。考えてもいなかったわ。いや、もうそんなことができたらさ、最強だけどさ、もう、地球の常識は何も通用しないと思うから、ありえるんでしょうね、きっとね。